In the last video, Abigail talked about the 5 love languages. And in this video, we want to talk about what we call positive possibilities. Because one of the things that can happen over time is that couples kind of forget how to have fun together. We get caught up in the everyday life, and it can be difficult to remember what was life like when we first started dating. And so in this one, we really want you to really kind of expand where you may currently spend your time and find some things that you could do together. Now, this is going to really go back to your love languages and understanding what do we both value that we may enjoy doing. And so we've listed some of the things in your workbook, like attending a small group, which you're doing now, or reading a book together, or going on a trip. But also there's this idea of what we call caring days. Now the idea is to create a list of 10 specific small things that you can do that would show love to your spouse. And so your spouse is going to be the one to create these. And it's going to be around their love language. And that way you don't have to try to figure it out as much. And so that you will take turns choosing, here's what we're going to do today to show love to each other. And so you can do that. The other thing we call the cookie jar, that you take time and say, okay, here are things that I like to do, here are things you like to do, and here are things that we know we like to do together. And you write them on the same color paper, you just choose one, and that's one of the things that you're going to then do. Instead of being on that in the moment, now we have to decide. Some couples, though, struggle to even come up with some of these, and so we recommend taking a trip down memory lane. Go back to what you used to do. What did we enjoy doing when we first started dating or when we first got married? What was fun for us then? Like for Abigail and I, we used to go to a restaurant, and we were both in college at the time. We didn't have much money, and we would get appetizers and share the appetizers. That would be like our big splurge, and then we would share a dessert together. And we will still sometimes go back and do that because it reminds us of our youth. Back when I had hair and life was just this free-flowing issue in life. And so what we want to do is encourage you, though, to go back and think back down that trip down memory lane. But then also go to that peak communication. Share your dreams. What would be a big thing you'd want to do together? Maybe go on a trip together or go and visit something. And that way you can not only have the small things, the positive possibilities, but also maybe thinking of those big things, the big thing that we really want to do. For us, on our 15-year anniversary, we had really wanted to take a cruise. We couldn't do it. We weren't at a place financially, but we saved for a few more years, and then we were able to do it. And that's what I want to encourage you, to be able to think of those big things, the small things, and everything in between to create positive possibilities.